So emicizumab is the first non-factor replacement therapy that's been approved for patients with hemophilia A with and without inhibitors. In many countries, it was initially approved in hemophilia A with inhibitors because of this specific needs gap to address a lack of an effective prophylactic regimen for these individuals. However, because of the nature of how this molecule works, it should be equally effective in patients who do not have factor VIII inhibitors as well. So this has now been approved in many places around the world for both heme with and without inhibitors. And we now, even from the clinical trial program, we have nearly 3 years of follow-up with the use of emicizumab. And the goal of this presentation is really to summarize the data over that 3 years of follow-up across all of the what were called the Haven clinical trial programs, to describe to everyone what the long-term outcomes is, because as a new therapy like this, people really have questions about how patients are going to do over the long haul. And what we're able to show over the time of this follow-up is that emicizumab is able to maintain very low bleed rates in persons with hemophilia A of all ages, with and without factor VIII inhibitors. Notably, one of the measures of efficacy is what we call the annualized bleed rate. So these are the number of bleeds that occur within a typical year for patients who are on this therapy. This showed a decrease over time. And then importantly, for us to look after patients with hemophilia and for the patients themselves, we looked at the proportion of participants who had 0 treated bleeds, and those actually increased over time. Another important parameter that we follow are what are called target joints. These are patients who have